Hey friends, welcome to my channel, Create with Tina. In this video, I'm creating a quick and simple but beautiful 2-page scrapbook layout using the Elegant Pines DSP, which I'm showing you here, as well as the Delicate Pines Stamp and Die bundle from Stampin' Up. And this is one of those layouts that's going to come together really easily. It's a pretty basic pattern, but it still looks so pretty and pulled together, and it's perfect for saving your holiday memories. It's a pattern I go to a lot when I am deciding on the base of my layout. And so what I want you to see is how many dies come in the Delicate Pines Stamp and Die bundle. I mean, there's a lot of stamps, but there's also a lot of dies. And one thing I love is that the dies coordinate with the paper so that you can easily cut out some of the images that are in that paper to work with. And here I'm showing you there's a big snowflake that's going to cut that giant little guy out, and then there's also a medium snowflake that'll cut even more of that pattern paper. And I already showed you the small snowflake, but here they are all cut out. And that's actually what I did as soon as I got this paper pack, because you get 2 sheets of every pattern. I took the DSP that the dies coordinated with and just cut one of them up to get my snowflakes out, because I knew that I would use them either in card making or scrapbooking. So I cut all these dies out and stored them in the envelope till I was ready to create. And you'll see even with the black background paper, the dies coordinate as well, and so I cut a bunch of those out. And then I did not want to waste the pieces that are along the edge, so I went ahead and die cut all of those out. And so you see them right there on the table, these partial snowflakes, and those are perfect. No wasting, because you can use them on the edge of your page. You can use them butting right up to a photo mat. And it's really important because this particular paper pack does not come with a coordinating sticker sheet. So we are going to make all of our accents. Now, sorry about that. What you're going to see here is I'm going to start building the base of the page, and I chose my hero paper. And what that is the main focal point designer series paper that I'm going to use on the layout, that I will then build the rest of the layout around. And I chose this black background snowflake and branches piece because I found it really interesting. You don't see a lot of snowflake paper that is in black and green, so it was really fun to work with. And when you get the designer series paper packs, they always tell you all of the colors included in the pack. And so one of the colors listed was Pretty Peacock. And so I decided to grab that, and that is going to be my accent color that is going to tie the whole page together. And I decided to use the 2-tone cardstock because you get the base and the shade variation out of one piece of the cardstock. So here you see it. I have 2 strips that are one side is dark and one side is light, and I'm going to add them to the page, and it's going to look like I've used multiple colors when I haven't. I've basically used 2 different colors of cardstock, white for my base and Pretty Peacock for my accents. And so now I'm going to flip the layout over because it's a lot easier to get those skinny strips on the page straight and on the edge correctly when you have it flipped in a way that you can see it clearly. So we're going to go ahead and add all of these strips, and I decided for this base that the top 2 narrow strips are going to be flush with that hero piece of DSP, and then the bottom 2 are going to be attached but leave a small gap. I would say it's like a 1/16 of an inch gap. I am not a measurer. I am a eyeball scrapbooker because I am all about getting my memories in an album and not about perfection. I feel lucky that that doesn't bother me like it bothers some people. So I'm just adding it to the page. And if you get any overhang at all, no worries. We'll just flip that page over and trim it off with our snips. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on page 2, build that up, because this is going to be my basic layout design. It's going to be these strips of cardstock across the upper 1/3 of the page. So that gives me visual interest because it's not centered and perfectly symmetrical. And I've got some that are tight neatly attached and some that leave gaps, so there's visual interest there. But I love it when I come up with a base page idea I like, and then you can just puzzle around where your photos go. So these strips, that's what I call my base. And when you come up with a base you like, sketch it, put it in a book, or take a picture and save it, because when you don't know where to start with a base and then start adding your photos however you want. And so for this layout, I know I'm going to be in the snow with my boys, and I know I'm going to be taking vertical photos, so I'm going to have 3 4x6 vertical photos as my main photos, and then I am going to have 2 3x4 photos off to the side. Now, the reason I do that is I pretty much only scrap standard size photos, 4x6, 3x4, and 4x4. And that's how I've always been. Mostly 4x6 is my go-to. Also, when you use standard size photos, you can get more photos on a 2-page layout by using flip flaps. And with this layout, you see I have 3 4x6 standard photos, but if I add just 3 flip flaps to my page protector, I will now have 9 4x6 photos on this page if I'd like. So flip flaps are awesome. And I need to do another video on them to make sure you guys know how cool they are. But here we go. This is going to be the basic design. And then after I get these down where I want them, I'm going to grab all of those snowflakes that I had already cut out, and I'm just going to start laying them around the page and creating clusters. And one thing you want to do is create visual centers. That's what a cluster is, where your eye starts and then where it finishes across the page, so that it's a smooth transition from one side to the next. And your visual clusters will involve multiple sizes or multiple different little die cuts, stamped images, embellishments, it doesn't matter. So here I'm pulling out some of the small white ones, and you're going to see that I didn't like them. I'm also going to look at adding some of the sprigs that you see in that hero paper using the green DSP by just cutting out some of those shapes. And I cut them out, but I didn't like them. I pulled them out and decided, no, I'm just going to keep it really simple, because simple gets my photos on the page but still looks beautiful. So in the end, what you're going to see is I decided to finish the page by stamping 2 of the sentiments from the set. One at the top left edge of the page that says celebrate the season, and one below right by the lower 3x4 photos, and then used some of the accents. So you see that stamped up there, celebrate the season, and one of the snowflake embellishments. You can see it a little bit closer. I used the pretty peacock so that it coordinated. And then over here, I just added a bunch of the embellishments across the page. So I hope you like this layout. I would love to hear what you think. Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.